She swore the affair was done, but the lies kept stacking. Her trainer kept coming, while hubby kept cracking. Birthday cards hidden, phones locked up tight. She says you won't leave with a smirk in the night. But is she right? Or about to learn he's stronger than she thinks? Hey gang, and welcome back to the sacred halls of Magic's Monologue, where truth doesn't whisper, it roars. I'm Magic, your curator of personal growth and unapologetic reality checks. Today's Dear Magic video, my wife's affair, the smirk that ended our marriage. But before we dig into this wild ride, connect with me on magicsmonologue.locals.com and over on X at Magic's Monologue. I'm building my tribe there too. Additionally, you can send a small donation via crypto if you like my work, and that information is down in the description. Let's begin the journey. He writes, Dear Magic, I need some real talk here because I'm drowning and don't know which way is up anymore. My wife Sarah and I have been together for 4 years, married for the last 3. We've got a 2-year-old son together, and until 6 months ago, I thought we were solid. Okay, so you know what? I should give you a slap to the back of the head for that, because I always say 4 to 5 years before you commit to marriage. You married her in less than a year or a year. So I kind of want to say, what are you dudes, stoned or stupid? Then everything exploded. Back in March, I discovered Sarah was having an affair with her gym trainer. Talk about cliche. Not just texting. They were talking full-blown emotional and physical relationship. The guy was coming to our apartment when I was at work, or she was sneaking out to meet him, the whole 9 yards. When I confronted her, she broke down and promised it was over. Smack to the back of the head. This is my opinion. However, that is a mistake. What you want to do is get a grip on your emotions, consult a lawyer so you know your legal exposure, then gather evidence, or if you can afford a PI, do so. Never confront without a plan in place, and when you do, always record, or even better yet, videotape it if possible. This way, it goes bad on you, and she claims to the police that you did bad things to her. You can prove she's filing a false police report, and it may just keep your butt out of jail. But here's the thing, it wasn't over, not even close. Well, of course not. Once a cheater, always a cheater. You confronted her, and in her mind, there were no consequences. In her mind, you were weak and not to be respected. However, guys, stay with me till the end because I'm going to come back to this later. We started going to counseling together, which she agreed to do. Meanwhile, I'm working overtime trying to fix whatever was broken between us. Reading relationship books, planning date nights, being more attentive, basically bending over backwards, or in my mind, bending over forwards and picking up the soap. But every session, she kept saying she's confused about her feelings and needs space to figure things out. The red flags keep coming. You mean, in other words, you had a communist May Day parade. She's guarded her phone like Fort Knox, disappear for hours claiming she was running errands, and get defensive whenever I brought up basic trust issues. When I suggested she find a new gym, she accused me of being, wait for it guys, controlling. When I asked to see her phone occasionally, she said it was a violation of her privacy. 3 weeks ago was the breaking point. It was our son's birthday party, and the next morning I asked her to straighten up or settle up where we stood relationship-wise. For the second time, she told me she thought we should break up. I started packing my stuff to move back to my buddy's place. Then, like clockwork, she texted me, begging me to stop, saying she wasn't sure anymore. Wow, can we say manipulation game's worse than a yo-yo? That's when I found the birthday card hidden in her dresser from him. I asked her directly if he had gotten her anything. She looked at me dead in the eyes and said, "No." I lost it and put my fist through the bedroom door, called her immediately and told her I found it. Now she's using my anger against me, saying I'm unstable and invasive. Of course, you gave her ammunition to use against you because you acted like a bitch and could not get a grip on your emotions and think like a leader and a hunter. She, like most women, will use this to play victim and control the narrative. But here's what really gets me. She acts like I don't have the backbone to actually follow through with leaving. She'll smirk when I mention divorce, like she knows I'm all talk. Well, can you blame her, dude? I mean, at this point, I'm beginning to think that too. She says things like, "You won't do anything anyway," and "You need me too much." The confidence in her voice when she dismisses my threats makes my blood boil. Well, gentlemen, there's a saying, you teach people how to treat you. But get this, when I checked her social media that night, I found deleted message threads with him and discovered that he's been at our place again just a few days earlier. When I confronted her without revealing what I knew, she lied about everything. Only when I told her I'd seen the evidence did she finally come clean. Slap to the back of the head. My brother, you're an idiot. As previously pointed out, we'll come back to this down the road. That night, she broke down harder than I'd ever seen. Manipulation. Crying, saying she doesn't want to lose me, that she's been torn apart by guilt, and she admits she developed real feelings for this guy, but claims that she loves me too and wants our family to work. Yeah, right. Peak female manipulation here, gentlemen. Here's my problem. Just one. She won't cut contact completely. She says she can't quit the gym because it's her stress relief, and she's not ready to throw away a friendship. She wants to rebuild trust while maintaining ties to the man who helped destroy our relationship. I know I wasn't perfect before this started. Work stress made me distant. I probably didn't appreciate her enough, and we'd fallen into routine that felt more like roommates than lovers. Now, gentlemen, you notice how he's bought into the excuse that it's his fault. She says she felt lonely and unheard, which I get, but I can't wrap my head around now you lie to someone's face daily while claiming you love them. We've got history magic, 4 years together, a beautiful kid, plans we made for the future. When she was crying the other night, begging me not to give up on us, part of me wanted to believe we could fix this. But how do you rebuild something when the other person won't fully commit to tearing down what broke it in the first place? I've got an appointment with a lawyer next week, but I keep going back and forth. The lawyer already warned me that if I file, she's probably going to go nuclear. Try to take the house, max out alimony, fight me for primary custody of our son. Sarah's hinted exactly at that, saying she knows her rights and that I better think carefully about what I'd be giving up. All right, gentlemen, do you see the manipulation tactics here? But maybe she's underestimating how much I can take before I snap. Some days I think I'm an idiot for even considering staying. Hey, look, I'll solve this for you right now, brother. You are an idiot. Other days, I remember why I fell in love with her and wonder if I'm giving up too easily. Have you ever seen couples come back from this kind of betrayal? Is there hope when someone claims they want to save the relationship but won't do what it takes to actually save it? And here's the real question. Am I just being played by someone who thinks I'm too weak to walk away? Oh, I'll answer that soon. Stay with me, boys. Because lately, I'm starting to think she might be dead wrong about that. I need some perspective from someone who's seen it all, because right now, I'm at the point where her smug confidence might just be the push I need to prove her wrong. Thanks for listening, Paul. All right, Paul. First of all, thank you for writing in, my brother. And I'm going to read your letter back to you, but I'm going to translate it into the truth because you are clearly not hearing the words coming out of your mouth. Your letter doesn't say, I'm lost. It says, my wife is actively, gleefully cuckolding me with a guy who probably smells like pre-workout powder and regret, and I'm paying for the privilege. Let's break this down and slap some sense into you. You discovered the affair. She promised it was over. Then you discovered it wasn't. So you did what every modern, emasculated feminist ally brainwashed man is told to do. You went to counseling. You read books. You planned date nights. You're doing the pick-me dance while she's still getting plowed in progressive overload by the gym rat. You're working overtime to fix a problem she created. That's like mopping the floor while she's standing there with a running hose. She says she's confused about her feelings. Here's the translation. She's confused about which guy gives her the better tingles this week. It's not confusion, it's calculation. She's keeping you on the hook, the stable beta provider, while she rides the emotional roller coaster with Captain Bench Press. And the smirk? Oh, that smirk? That's the most honest thing in your entire letter. She knows you're weak. She knows you're afraid to lose her, the house, and your kid. She's quantified your value to her, and it's a negative number. You are a utility, a paycheck, a placeholder. Her confidence doesn't come from a place of love. It comes from a place of utter contempt for your weakness. You put your fist through a door. Bad move. Now you're unstable and invasive. Meanwhile, she's invasive every time this other guy invades your marital bed. The system is gynocentric by design, my brother. Her betrayal is a cry for help. Your anger is abusive. Her lies are confusion. Your demand for truth is controlling. Do you all see how this works? The second you show a shred of masculine outrage, you're the villain in the court of law of public opinion. Now, for the merciless truth you didn't ask for, but desperately need. That lawyer you're seeing, listen to them. Sarah has already told you her playbook. Time to stop playing a kindergarten level of checkers. It's time, my brother, for you to start playing master's level chess. She will go nuclear. She will take you for everything. She's not your wife anymore. She's your adversary. Your number one job right now is not to save this dead corpse of a marriage. It's to protect yourself and fight for your kid. Check with your lawyer. However, here's what I would do right now. 1, stop moving out. You leave that marital home and you have just voluntarily abandoned your child and your property. Sleep on the couch, sleep on the floor, but do not leave. 2, document everything. The affair, evidence, text where she admits it, screenshot that, birthday card, photocopy it. If you are allowed in your state, I would have hidden cameras installed in all common areas of your home to capture what goes on in your house and when you're not there. Her threats about taking everything, write it down with dates and times. You are building a file for your lawyer. 3, shut your damn mouth. Do not confront her anymore. Do not get angry. Do not have deep talks. You are a gray rock. You are uninteresting and unresponsive. Every emotional outburst is ammunition she will use against you. 4, secure your finances. Open a new bank account in your name only. Redirect a portion of your direct deposit there. Cancel joint credit cards. Protect your assets before she maxes them out to fund her war against you. 5, record interactions. check your state's laws on one-party consent recording. If you're in a one-party state, record every interaction. Her smirks, her threats, her admissions, all of it. You want to prove her wrong? Then stop talking and start acting like a man, stoic, smart, and strategic. The man she respects is not the one begging for her to come back. It's the one who serves her with divorce papers and fights like a pit bull for what's his. She thinks you're weak? Prove her dead wrong. The best revenge is a life well lived, well on your terms, without her pathological lies. Now get off your damn knees, stop crying, and go win. In the comments section below, give me your advice, share your thoughts, or your own personal stories if you've been where he is. I promise, I love reading all your comments. If this hit home, don't just sit with it. Hit the thumbs up, smash the subscribe, ring the bell so you never miss the truth bombs I drop here. Share this with at least 3 men who need to wake up and rise up. That's how we build this channel, one solid brother at a time. Got a story that needs to be told? A link that made your jaw drop? Email me at stories@magicsmonologue.com. Let's expose the madness and drop some clarity. You're not just watching, you're leading by example, helping other men elevate with wisdom, purpose, and unshakable standards. You're not alone, and you're not crazy. And if you're still hungry for more, Titanic isn't the romance Hollywood sold. It's a red pill warning for men. Rose throws away a $250 million necklace to honor Jack, a fling she knew for 3 days, while her loyal husband spent decades providing for her. Click right here to watch the next video, Titanic Exposed, How Rose Was the Real Villain. And that video is coming up right now. Until next time.